Hi there. Hi everyone watching this back. Hi Mum. Hi Brittany. You're here. I like that. I'm here. Hi everyone and welcome to Tuesday stream. I have not put the rules because I think you're all aware of them. Please refrain from any unkindness, any talk of any drama, any politics, religion, sexual content, all of that shenanigans, but I'm sure you all know that by now. If you're watching this back, you can open up the live chat and follow along. So those of you that are already here, good afternoon. Oh, let me just adjust myself. Hey, Ray. So we're going to give it a couple of minutes, but I was just planning out some pan graduated background. I'm just showing Mum, Ray and Honor. And I think I'm going to go with the Phalos, but we need to finish her off first. Hey, Jane. He was on mute. That's okay. You can mute me. I tell everyone to mute me. Oh, gosh. Okay, so I'm going to be carrying on with this, and hopefully we're going to get her wrapped up once and for all today. I might turn the brightness down just a little bit, otherwise it's going to wash her out. So we'll let people come in and then we'll just get started. Hey, Victoria. As I said, guys, I've not written in all the rules this time because I think everyone's aware of them by now. I don't think I need to. So, hey, everyone. Hi, Connie. Hi, Tanya. Tanya, how are you doing? Hi, Louise. Remember also, if you're new here, if you're going to join the chat, just pop it in caps so it catches my eye, because after a little bit, the chat can sometimes go very quick. We're at a nice, even pace today. Good morning, my resident lurker. How are you doing? Hi, Pickle. Oh, that's okay. You just rest up, hon. And I hope that it heals. Hey, Shannon. Hi, Becky. I know, wasn't it a fun? Are you referring to Belinda and May and Laura's stream? That was hilarious. Hey, Charlotte. I'm feeling much better. I didn't know if I'd be here today because I had such a stinking rotten migraine for 2 days and I was in bed. It's in my ears today, but I am feeling pretty good. I'm feeling okay. Hi, Melody. Hi, Sue. I know, it was so much fun. Those ladies were a hoot. But I must admit that Laura's giggle was contagious, along with May's sound effects and Belinda's socks. I've got to say, they, okay, Tanya, you email me. They were a great laugh and a great way to start many of your days off, because a lot of you were only just waking up. But they were brilliant. Hey, Seely. And so I'm just going to get started, if that's okay, everyone, because I really, really, really want to finish her up today so we can, you know, completely finish everything that we got on the go up. Otherwise, I'm going to be here till December at this rate. Hi, Louise. That's okay, hon. I hope work goes okay. So I'm going to be continuing some luminance, and I am doing a skin. Hey, Faith. Good to see you. And as I said, I was thinking about doing a pan background. These are just tests. I haven't done these neat. I've not blended them out. It was just a very quick and very messy graduated test out. And I think most of the time you can see that I test my materials just to see what they're going to look like before I just slap it on the page, because sometimes it doesn't always work out for me and I'd rather just quickly test it out. So we've got phthalo blues, and we've gone from the extra dark to the shade, to the pure colour, to the tint, right? I think that's how they go. Hi, Judy. Hi, Joey. And I did the same with the ultramarines, but I think they may be a tad too dark. And if I put it against my page, I think you'd be in agreement that this side where my thumb is here tapping is probably going to suit the picture a little bit more. So my graduation is going to be going from dark at the bottom, so you won't actually see a lot of the extra dark. It will be more into the pure colour, into the light, and I think it will go pretty well with this entire thing that we've been doing. Anyone I miss? Hiya, Mary. That's okay. Anyone that needs to lurk, you lurk. As I say, the streams are here for you to pop in and out as you please. They're at your leisure. Hiya, Leah. So we were doing the skin, and I can't remember what colours I was using, so I'm just going to go with whatever. We were doing prisms and loomies, so I am going to continue on that. I'm going to get my loomies out at least. Hi, Beth Ann. And how are you all doing? I hope you're all really, really good. I hope you had a good weekend with the colour-a-thon that was happening with Vicky. She did the Victorian colour-a-thon, and it was a blast. And a lot of the streams really embraced it. So I was really, really happy seeing everybody's work. Okay, so I'm just grabbing some colours. I can't remember what I use half the time, so just bear with me. Bear with me. Okay, so I've got my cards, and I'm just going to start first off by putting down the colours that I remember, and then I'll just freestyle. Okay, Nana, I hope your appointment goes well. Thanks for popping in, and I hope you're okay. Okay, so we got 872, which is my usual go-to stomping ground of a pencil. We also have 862, or is it 866? 866. I might use Clay Rose in the prisms. Let's go for no. 866 is my next one, which is this one. Who's looking forward to all the Halloweeny stuff? Ah, so nice, Stephanie. You're going to enjoy it. Ah, Victoria. Well, I hope that it brings back good memories rather than sad. I don't want my stream making you sad, because I know that they are our world and it can be such a sad thing, but I hope it brings you a smile instead. Okay, so I'm just going to plan out first of all our shadowed areas. So as I said, I'm diving in today because I really do want to get this picture done with you so we can finish off even rib as well. Oh, nice. Then I am happy to put a smile on your face. I'm going to bring you a little bit over this way if that's okay, because I am to the side. And I'm using luminance. For anyone that comes in and asks, I'm going to take this off. So I'm going to put it in the corner so that anyone that asks me what we're using at this moment in time, it's the luminance pencils. Yes, I saw, but I haven't been on there properly today. I finished mine, but I'm not quite happy with the outcome entirely. But I did do her quite fitting in terms of, you know, the whole stained look. But I've done it to coincide with that. I wanted it side by side in the little bottle. But I'm thinking I want to redo it. But yeah, we'll yeah. I'm not quite sure at the moment because I think I've ruined the background, but never mind. I kind of wanted it to be a really stained photo. Oh, thanks everyone. Hey Rochelle. Just it's not my usual and it scared the life out of me. Okay. So I'm going to go for Burnt Sienna, but it did make me dive into the Victorian period and I was having a ball reading all about that. And I know quite a lot of people was finding out a lot of facts that they never knew about also from that time. And I really, really enjoyed myself in that sense. Hey, Debbie. Thanks everyone coming in, all my lurkers, and thanks for spending some time with us. And today, as I said, I am finishing up. This has been like a 4-parter. It wasn't originally going to, but I've taken my good old time with her. It was an interesting one. And I know Vicky's got lots up her sleeve coming up as well, that we're hoping will be a success for her because she's been doing an incredible job. And I think she deserves a lot of love for that because she does it all with the community in mind. So a huge, huge admiration for Vicky. I've always adored the bones off of her. Okay, grab your coffee. Grab that coffee. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to what's to come from her because she's full of ideas. Take care, Nana. Take care. Melody, I hope that you're okay as well and that you're all comfortable now. And Ray's also doing another, bless her, she's been in this book for God knows how long now. Months. And she's still doing one. She's amazing, Beth Ann. I've spoken to Vicky and known her on Instagram for a couple of years now. And I always said to her, she's just an incredible human. And when she said she was finally going to get the channel set up and stuff, I was like, go for it. You've got a lot to give. And with a lot of encouragement, I was like, go for it, go for it, go for it. And she did. And I knew she'd be amazing. You just know, don't you? You have an instinct, a gut instinct. And my gut instinct was all about her. I thought it was great. She's a great girl. And she's brought a lot of fun. So with that said, we've got Halloween on the horizon, and we also have Christmas on the horizon. So we've got lots going on. Hi, Joanna. And hi from Texas. You still got it hot over there, right? We've got a very full day today. Very wet, very thundery, very stormy, very just blah. Hi, Kim. We've got a very, very full feeling day, which is my favourite. Although my head and my throat and my ears have not liked it at all. It's kind of beating me up at the moment over it all. So because I'm talking a lot, I haven't spoken early in 2 days. I've been in silent mode because my head was bashing. If my voice starts to go on me at any point throughout the stream or sound like a frog, do tell me, because as I said, I've been feeling very under the weather. Hey, Connie. Oh, really? Yeah, we have done him, and I'm just planning out where I want my shadows on her skin tone. Connie, how you doing, sweetheart? How's your recovery? Okay, so like with always, Joanna, if you're learning to do skin tones, everyone's got their own ways and own methods, but my method is always to grab a colour that I want to like help shade with. Hey, Isabel. And I plan out where I want that to go before I go in anymore, and then I will build on top. Hi, Laura. So everyone's got their own methods. Some people go, I used to go light to dark. Now I plan out my shade and like my shadow and shading, and then I go with light and I build up on the dark. But there's no wrong way. You can go either or, as long as you find a method that works and you're happy with. And I also think layering is a huge part of skin. I think it's one of those things that if you want to achieve that, you know, look of not being flat, a layering method is probably what's going to help you. But as I said, you'll find your own method. And hopefully the streams, not just me, you've got Laura as well, you've got many other YouTubers that show you their steps from beginning to end. Vicky's got an amazing one on a Maui gal. Pop on over and just watch what they do. You know, even if you're rewatching a stream back and you don't particularly want to listen, mute it and just watch the process. Ah, Connie, we're sending you healing hugs. I'm sorry that it's not too good. Just try and get as comfortable as possible. So, yeah, just popping that down to start with. So as you can see, it's a very subtle amount. It's not a lot at all. So then I'm going to go over to my burnt sienna, my burnt ochre 10%. This is luminance, right? And if you're going to get singles, just try some singles. You don't have to buy the entire set and get the feel of them. And now I'm just going to very lightly just blend out the edges of what I've done. And then we're going to come in with some, I usually mix luminance and Prismacolors just because I find that they work hand in hand. So just kind of build upon things and blend it out. And as I said, I've done quite a few now videos. We've done the skin on another video. I've done you know, when we've done colour alongs, I've done it from the beginning with you so that you get a real feel of how I colour, but then you grow. And when I look back on some of my old stuff, it's even from that, you know, when I first started streaming, I've changed. So you'll evolve. And if you're going back on my old videos, I've even changed from there, guys. So it's one of those things. I think if you're going to join a streamer and they've been around for a while and they've only just kind of figured out their own style, probably go to their older stuff rather than their newest stuff. Or if you're a beginner and they've got beginner stuff, go back on their library. But I'd go to their newer videos because they would have changed, and you'll see the progression from when they first started streaming. See? Pickle. I don't like that word that you can't. You can, you just haven't done yet. That's how I see it. If I say something, it's like when people say to me, oh, Sam, have you got something? And I'm like, not yet. I don't say I'm never going to get it. I'll say not yet. Because you never say never. It's the same. I can't do fur. I don't like doing fur, but I might be able to one day. It's just how it goes. I think the progression of any art, of any craft, you've got to start somewhere. And that goes for me in my watercolour adventures as well. I had to start somewhere. And I think that goes for all of you. Those of you that have no confidence yet, or a low confidence and low self-esteem, don't think you can't do it. It's just that you need to learn to grow with it. That's all. You can do it. Even if you put one colour down, you're doing it. Exactly. There's so many changes, and we don't see it ourselves until we look back. That's why I say grab an old book, grab what you've done today and have a look, and you'll see a progression for sure. Oh no, Connie, have you got an infection? Is that what's happened? Sorry for those. If people were wondering, watching about what I'm talking about, one of our lovely ladies, one of our fibs or LCs, Lucky Charms, in the chat, she's not going for a good time with her back, so prayers being sent up. And as I said, the good thing as well about live streams, they are, as well as learning something or as well as being there for what the streamer is hosting, they are a social occasion as well. Like this morning, they're also a giggle fest or a workout. They're also a workout. So if you want to go work out with Laura, chuck away the DVDs and go and laugh with her. I couldn't stop laughing this morning. I was in stitches. So they're a very big social interaction for many people as well. So I'm just building on her skin to start with, and then I'm going to introduce a couple more colours and get her arm done. So I'm thinking, let me just put this down first. I'm going to just go very lightly with the entire colour, and then we're going to build up. So Anastasia's quite nicely shaded a lot of her skin with like a grayscale gradient type of, she's got a lot of shading here on her fingers. So I'm going to use that to my advantage, and I'm going to put some colours down and graduate it out more. But at the moment, I'm just going with a very light approach, and I'm going to build up. And I just think light layers work quite well on this paper. And then I can't wait because we've got to do her trim, we've got to do her arm there, and then we've got to do the background. We're going to do the background. Oh, it was so funny, Laura. I couldn't stop. I think most of us were. It was infectious. You've probably been told that so many times, but you've got one of those infectious laughs where you just can't stop but laugh with you. Some people have that, and you've got that. You've got a very catching, contagious laugh. Andrew's got that, my Andrew. When he properly goes off on one, everyone laughs with him because of his laugh. And he's got a very contagious laugh. If we're in a room, like, or we're talking, and he gets started, and that's it, he can't stop. And that's how he is when he starts giggling. He just can't stop. Everyone starts, and you don't know why you're laughing in the end. You're laughing just because he's laughing in the end. It's infectious. It's a good gift. Yeah, hold on, let me go back up. Hi, Senka. Oh, it needs to be drained or lanced. It needs to be drained, Connie. It's probably some fluid build-up. Okay, so I'm just getting some of this colour down. And who would think that an arm would take so long? But I'm taking my time on it. I'm not going to rush it. If I rush it now, I wouldn't be doing it justice. So I'm just going to very quickly grab my 866. This is a luminance. So the luminance is in the corner. I will put it, when I go over to a Prismacolor, I will put it in the top of the screen so you can see. I must learn how to use all this OBS and how all that. Have you seen Connie? She's gone like a tech genius and a wizard with her OBS, and she puts all the stuff in the corner. I'm like, I need to learn that. Oh, Charlotte, Charlotte, make sure you make a bathroom stop before you watch it, and be ready to have a workout. So don't go to the gym beforehand, because you'll be laughing your way all the way through. It was very funny. Very funny. Okay, and again, I'm just going to come back to my 872, and then we're going to get some more colours and build up to make it match her skin on her face and neck. So it's just a build up. It's a complete build up. Just work it. Oh, really? It kind of defeats it then. Oh, this morning is about, hey, Randy. How are you? Okay, so we've got a small build up to start on, and we're going to go on top of it. It was on Belinda's channel. This morning it was a challenge with May and Laura, and they had an hour and 10 minutes with gloves to colour a Kirby Roseanne's picture in autumnal colours. And let's put it this way, Laura just laughed her way through her stream because it was very funny. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to come over now to Prismas. So I'm going to take this off here. So we're going to come over to our Prismacolors, and I'm going to grab the colour. I've got them out. I'm a bit prepared today. Famous last words. She says. Okay, so I'm going to pick out henna first, and then I'm going to get nectar. Hold on, let's get my stuff, or maybe clay rose or nectar. Let me just get these out prior to. I've got my burnt sienna Thamson, my clay rose, and my Parma. Okay, I think that's what I need. Hi, Susie. Susie was there as well. I think everyone was having such a giggle this morning. Okay. I'm going to grab my henna, and I'm going to start to add some shading in. I might add a little bit more finishing touches at the end, but we'll get this all done first. I don't know what colour I want to do her nails. I might paint them. Maybe I'll do them black. I kind of want them black. Oh, Natalie, I'm feeling much better. My headache's gone. It's just a big pounding in my ears today, but I can deal with that. I was awful yesterday. I genuinely was, and I never moan about anything, and I had to go to bed. I was so bad. But I'm feeling better today, and I really want to finish this off. Although I was saying to Desiree before I came on, I'm having serious hot sweats. I'm wondering if I'm coming down with something seasonal, but I can deal with certain things like pounding in my ears. I can deal with a sore throat. I can deal with migraines. No. Migraines have gone today, so I'm at a benefit where I can stream. I did, and I also got the forehead strips as well, Susie. I got those forehead migraine strips. They were a blessing. I used 2 on the trot yesterday, and I went to bed. But anyone that suffers with migraines on a daily basis or an almost daily basis, I feel for you, because they are blinding. They are completely blinding, and you can't see. Your eyes are killing you. You're seeing like lights. I was just in a dark room, and even the screen, I turned my screen dark, you know, the light on my screen to nothing, and that was even hurting. So how you guys suffer with them and deal with them daily, I do not know. Okay, so I'm not going to add a massive amount of this one because I don't think it needs it. I will build up with other colours, and I am having a very light touch. Yeah, I don't like missing my streams. I genuinely don't, unless I am in so much pain that I really can't see it, and even the extra tramadol doesn't help. I hate to miss my streams. I feel lost, if that makes sense, and I'm not letting people determine that either. So I'm here, and it's part of who I am with you, and I've been doing it now for what feels like forever. So I don't like missing them. Hey, Amanda. Hey, Pat. Hi, everyone. How are you all? How's everyone doing? Hope everyone's having a good day. So I'm going to go to Peach. I need to find it, though. No, that's not the one, Sam. Okay, I found it. I have to go to... Is that my new one? Where's my old one? Is my old one eaten? My old one's been eaten. Oh, no, there it is. I hate missing streams. Hey, chat. Is it Chai? Chai's Craft. Yeah, it's horrible. I hate them. I really, really hate people having them. Hey, Alexandra. Hey, Sharon. Sorry, I'm trying to read it. I haven't got my glasses on. I'm trying to read everyone's names. So yeah, I mean, you just have to deal with things, I know, but they're horrific. I was like, no, I can't do this. I'm going to bed. Andrew was on like silent mode yesterday. I was like, please just keep it all quiet. I told Tilly to keep quiet. I told the dog to keep quiet. I was like, everyone just shh. All right then, thank you for popping on in, Isabel, and enjoy your dinner. The sound of that, even the word, is making me hungry because I've not eaten. Hey, Zet. Hi, Bev. Bev, I'm so guys, let me get my glasses. Just 2 seconds. I need my glasses. I thought I could do without them, and there's me trying to be all like, I can see. No, I can't. Just let me grab my glasses. Okay. Who knew? I used to say to myself, I won't need glasses. I don't need glasses. Yes, Sam. Yes, you do. Information. Information of the year. You need glasses, women. Okay, I've got them. I've got them. I have them. I got them. Oh, I can see you. It's just like clearness now. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I got quite big ones. I don't know if I got a picture of me with them on. Of course I do. Of course I do. I have them. I have a picture with them on. I know I have. Somewhere. I love wearing them because I've realised how everything is so clear with them, and I was kidding myself that I didn't need them. When I do need them, and that's okay. I'm okay with that. Okay, let me find that one and I'll show you what they look like on, because I can't exactly swizzle this around to you. There's a picture of them on. I don't take many selfies anymore. Maybe I did once upon a time, but not so much now. Right, okay, these are my glasses. Can you see? Okay, so that's my glasses last Christmas, I think. Or is that 2017? Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's what they look like on. But I need them. I need them. I don't need them for everything. I need them to read. Anyway, let's get back. I 100% need my glasses. Hi, Danny. Oh, thanks. Oh, no, but thank you. I just feel like a total whack job sitting there taking pictures of myself, what it must look like to the outside. So I pretend not to do it anymore. Oh, gosh. I'm okay, like, until I can't. I need them to read. I'm reading the line 3 or 4 times otherwise, because I've not seen it. No, not so much, because that with colouring, it's like large spaces, but with text, yeah. And to read your comments above, like looking up to the screen, yes, I do 100% need them. Otherwise I'm reading things that aren't there. Like Bev looked like, I think, Beth for a moment, and then, hey Kenny. Oh, you're so funny. Oh gosh, Senka. Yeah, we've just I think I've just got that where I just need him to read. Like, I had my eye test and they said to me, your eyes are fine. And I said, I feel fine. Like, long distance vision is amazing, but short distance is a bit on the iffy side. And then reading is just a no-no unless I have them. Otherwise, I'm reading the same line, I think, 2 or 3 times before I've read it properly. So yeah, it's just, I have to now. I think quite a lot of us wear them. Even just reading glasses. Okay, so I'm going to come back to a 872. And I'm just, again, what we've just done, I'm going to blend that out. And then I've got a couple more things to put on top of that. And that is all I'm going to do on there, because there's no point. It's just got to match her skin. It's not got to be anything special. You know, there is a few colours being built up, and as long as it matches her face. Yeah, I've done that. I have done that. I've been looking for them, but I genuinely now put them back in the box, because I've done that. I've stuck them on my head and I've looked for them. But then that's when I've been ultra tired, and you know, let's face it, especially when you take medication, your brain's fuzzy. So you do things that you just think that you'd never do in a million years, like put a mirror in a fridge and put the tea bags in the fridge and put your things on your head and forget you've done that, and etc. And the list goes on. So what's the most bizarre thing you've done, and you've even sat after and thought, what on earth was I doing? Hiya, Christine. Hi, Joy. Oh my gosh. See, we go the other way round, Alex. We go the other way round. I had the perfect sharp vision like the Terminator, and screens, I'm blaming technology. Screens have done it. And I think everyone in the future is going to wear them because of technology. Screens, looking up back in light. You born yours in the shower. You put your phone in the freezer. Oh my gosh. Oh, thanks, Joy. Oh, hey, Heather. Hi, Honor. Good to see you. We just need Lou around again. So we're still missing Lou. Lou, my mod Lou. So we're hoping she comes back to us soon. No way. Michelle. Oh my gosh, I bet you felt so silly after. Oh gosh. Okay, light peach. I'm just gonna blend that out. You sit there and you think, who made me? Who made me? Seriously, who made me? I'm in contact with her. Yeah, she's getting there. Hiya, Starbuck. She's getting there, but we miss her so much. And she's the one that made all our cards as well, and still sending our good wishes as well. Honor's here, but she's still not feeling right, and she doesn't like to make an issue out of it. But she's not been feeling good recently, and we've missed her Friday streams. But she's also needs lots of healing wishes. Santa Connie and all of you and Melody, anyone that has had a difficult time recently with health, we're sending lots of them. Hey, Bridget. Good to see everyone. Oh my gosh, I love seeing your faces. You brighten my day. Okay, Clay Rose. I'm just going to put a bit of this in. Righty. So, I'm also going to get some Parma Violet and some espresso. She knows. And then we are going to do her trim, her arms. Oh, we've got a little bit of arm there as well. So we've got to do that part. And we've got to do all this trim we're going to do with reds and golds. Let's turn our brightness down. And then we've got the background. And if you're just joining us, I was just testing out before I came on stream. These are pans, so the pan pastels. So I got my swatchy sheets here. And I just did the phthalo blues and the ultramarine blues, and I was kind of thinking for the background to do a graduation, but I'm thinking the phthalo blue more, and I think Honor and Ray were in agreement with that. So I think I'm going to go for this colour here and graduate it up, and I think that will really set it off. There is, Amanda, I've done this on stream. I've done it on stream. So I've done the head. So all I've done in the other part is just I followed the exact same. So I've done his entire face. Let me turn that down a bit so you can see. His entire face, his fur, his undercoat, and his little bit of pencil. This is all on stream. So you can find the entire things on stream. So you'll be able to see it. And I think it will look really nice. Yeah, Mum loves it when you call her Mum. Hi, Mum. Okay. She's resident mum. Resident mum. So has anyone bought any new books recently? Well, skin, I'm still learning, Joyce, so I can't give you my honest advice. The best person would be to watch Dee Dee. But I was using the burnt sienna, the raw umber, and what was the other one? The red iron oxide. You mix them, but burnt sienna tin I've been laying down. But there's so many. I want to learn them more before I give you my honest advice. But the burnt sienna tin. Oh, you bought her planner. Yeah, we've got to start planning for next year already. Where's that gone? Go, honestly, watch Dee Dee. She is absolutely incredible with pans. I've used them more for backgrounds. I have used them and I've just based them down on a jasmine that I have not anywhere near finished. So I'm trying to get the hang of them more for skins. They're a learning curve. You bought the Jasmine's Alice in Wonderland. Nice. I love her work so much. And then by the end of the year, hopefully, possibly, we will have another Laura book to buy. Laura Rafferty here. So we've got more on the horizon. Oh, I have bought the Carolina Kubikowski's autumn postcards. I don't know when they're being shipped, but they look amazing. They really do. Okay, so I'm going to get 069, and this is now the Lumi. Oh, there we go. And this is a dark tint. As you can see, it's brown. Oh, I am going to, yeah, when I think YouTube managed to sometime this week, when that goes in, I'm going to buy some singles of some stuff that we're low on. So definitely. Yeah, you've been pre-ordering up till 20. Oh my gosh. Yeah, they're asking for pans, Desiree, for your skin tones. Joy was asking, because you've been doing a lot with them. So you could even say. But Desiree has been using them a lot recently. She's been really working them. So you can also ask Joy. Joy, you can also ask Ray, sorry. Oh, I love Hannah Carlson's books, but I'd say my favourite was the Jewellery Box, and I love her new one. And I've been doing these, guys. I've been working on the autumn stuff that we're doing. So we've got part 2 coming up. Hold on. So you remember I was doing the elements. So I've been doing like the radishes and stuff. Hold on, I can't say. I've got a little bundle beside me. I have to find things. And you know, we did these on stream from Hannah Carlson's books. So I'm also working on that. I have done. Oh my gosh, there's so many things beside me. I'm just trying not to mess up. And so this was the one we did on stream. Sorry, just sidetracking. So I'm also working on these. I'm going to start this one in similar colours, but I'm going to do it slightly differently. And I'm going to do this one here. So when we come back, we've got more of these. We've got the acorn, we've got the radishes to do, and we've got the autumn winds bottle. So I've been working on that as well, so that we've got everything all ready before I come on, so we can just dive straight on in. Otherwise, I'll be looking for 100 cards before I even get to colouring. So my planning is in the making, but I have at my own pace because of sitting times. So that should be soon. I think and then we've got we had no one's even commented on that. Let's marry. Why not? Because we're taken. Oh my gosh. Hold on, everyone. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, so no one commented on that, but if you don't mind, in the comments, not now, not in the chat, in the comments, I'm going to pick out 6 to 7 Halloween elements, because we're going to do the Halloween elements one as well. So I'm going to pick out 6 to 7 Halloween elements. I've already got 3 or 4 written down, but I also want to go with a popular vote. And I know, Faye, right? He better hurry up, because I might take that Abby up on his offer. So if you wouldn't mind, on any of my streams over this one or the last one, the last 2, letting me know which Halloween elements that it is that you would like to see, like we're doing the autumn, because I want to do that like as soon as possible, because Halloween's on its way, and I'd like to do that at the beginning of October. So let me know. Yeah, the Zodiac Girls, Connie, I have, and I've got the PDF. I haven't got the physical copy of that one, but I've got the PDF, which I'm really happy with. Yeah, I give them, right, when I shade around, it's also because usually around the arms. So if you're looking at an object, Usually around the arm, it's against something. And if you look at your own arm, the middle is quite light, and then you've got a darker either side, usually because you've got shadow, or you've got just a little bit more of a tinge because the lighter side is this side, the underneath is quite lighter, isn't it? So, oh, hold on. Oh, so yeah, we'll just time them out just in case. It's more to do with that, and then the middle's quite light. But if you see, if I turn my lighting down, you'll still see there's quite a bit of, still a bit of tint down, but there's not too much of a, there's not too much of a difference. I just do a small amount so that you've got a little bit of a graduation more than, you know, like an obvious line. You graduate it sort of into it. And that's just because most of the time it has got, you know, a difference. Now we have to do that bit of arm there. But with her drawing, she's given, if you can see, she's shaded it pretty dark. And I think with that, you kind of have to go with it. Otherwise, you're going to work against it, and it can just be a bit too obvious. Yeah, I think it was I think just time out, not to hide, because it was an accident. Hey, Lossie. Yeah, so just when they've untimed out, just apologise if you can for me. But there was a troll above, so I think that's why. The one that wants to marry me, even though I might take them up on their offer. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think the middle of our arms is just generally quite light. Well, that's okay, Bethan. I think she's fine. I think it was just emojis, but we'll keep an eye, sweetheart. It's okay. I think there's a lot of people on tenterhooks at the moment because there's been a lot, you know, stuff in streams. So we're just watching, but I don't have any of that here. Nothing. Nothing. So I think people are just being extra vigilant. By the odd person might be a casualty, but I'm sure that they wouldn't mind and they'll accept the apology. Yeah, I think she's regular. Okay. I think she is. I've seen her. I have seen her around. Okay, so just primrose into the middle. And then we're going to work on that other little bit of arm. And then we're going to do the trim. Okay, so that is, as you can see, it has got shading, but it's really hard to tell at that moment in time. Hold on, guys, hold on. So if I zoom out, you can see it does mix in with the skin that we already got done. Okay, so I'm going to do this little bit. I'm going to do her nails black, I think, to stand out against the wolf. So I just wanted to show you on the bigger picture so you can see it does sort of all mix in and blend in really, really well. Hi, Debbie. I do love that one. I need to get back to her background. You're just not feeling it at the moment. I don't want to mess up. Thank you. Hold on, let's zoom back in. All right. So let's do this tiny bit of arm. I'm not going to fussy fuss about it. So we're going to go for the Lumi. No. Yeah, we're going to go for the Lumis, not Prismas. And we're going to go for 866. Hopefully you'll be able to see that, okay? Okay, so I'm going to come down here and I'm just going to put a very small amount of colour And then we can do this trim and we can hopefully wrap her up. As I said, we've only got the little bits to do today, which is really good. So we can wrap this up, and then we've got even rib, autumn elements and Halloween elements. So do let me know. Hi, Kathy. Oh. Chip doesn't even listen to me half the time. He sleeps. He's so used to me now. Okay, and I'm just going to mix between that one and 872. I'm doing pans. This one. I am. Can you believe? Sometimes I get absolutely petrified. Sometimes I'm okay. Other times I'm petrified. And other times I don't have one in mind, so I leave it. They are one of the things that I would like to grow on, and I think it's one of our main, I think with all of us, isn't it? Yeah, it's good. He's fast asleep beside me. It's good. Okay, and I'm just going to get my Parma Violet, which I usually use to shade a little. And that is a Prismacolor. And I'm just going to go on the very underneath of these little tassel parts and a light touch. Hey, Suze. Hi, everyone coming on in, and hi to those that are lurking. Okay, so just use a touch. I don't use a lot. And it's the same with coming down this side. Just from the edge, I'm just going to... If Andrew comes in very shortly and Chip starts barking, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm a dog girl. I love my dogs. I've got a little chihuahua called Chip. But he's a long-haired and he's absolutely beautiful. He's a stunner, even if I do say so myself. Hold on. Thank you, my dear. There we go. Is it that one? Did I get the right person? Did I get the right person? Yeah. Oh my gosh. My heart went in my mouth then. Oh, I thought I got the wrong person then. I was going to go, oh my gosh, who have I timed out? I'm so sorry. Who am I timing out? Okay. So now's the tassels. Let's get our loomies out. Let's do these tassels. Now, I'm going to do the tassels on here in reds and gold little drops. And I'm going to keep with those same colours. He is, and I know I'm so biased, but he is amazing. He's my world. So those of you that haven't been here for long, as I said, Chip is my long-haired chihuahua. He's a beautiful boy. He is an amazing companion. He is a good boy as well. And I'd be totally lost without him because he is my world. Oh, really? There's lots of them. There is lots of them around. Okay, so I'm going to get some loomies. I'm just putting away my cards so we don't have a big bonsai on my table because I need the space. All right, Prismacolors. There we go. Right, so let's get our reds out. So if you're looking again, if you get your cards, if you got the cards, because some of you do have them, if you got the channels, just look at a graduation if you're looking at staff. So I'm going to go for some scarlet and some crimson alizarin hue. I never know how to pronounce things. I know I butcher stuff. That's totally okay. It's totally fine. If we butcher, we butcher. And I know there's like a mahogany. There it is, crimson over here. I'm just getting a graduation. I'm not going to use them all because we don't need them all. Let's face it. Now I need some of the sort of these types of colours. So I need brown ochre. I need a yellow ochre. These are for the goldy types. I need a brown, So I'm going to go for Castle Earth is a horrible colour. I'm going to go for sepia at 50% and black. Yeah, I do not like at all. Castle Earth is so crumbly and so... I love the colour. I hate how it performs. It's just... is the word. All right, so let's go for some of these tassels. So I think I'm going to graduate from a very light one, which is going to be the permanent red. Probably go to maybe just those two. Oh, no, maybe I need a darker tone. I think I'm going to go over as well to my... Let's have a look. Okay, so when you're picking out colours, honestly, there is no huge right or wrong. Just, I'm going to do that as my darkest because it will blend into that fine. Okay, so let's get the colours that we need. What did I say I needed? So permanent red, 061. There we go. Oh, let's just hit you in the process. Let's go for... Is that 589 or 590? Oh, I like that. Okay, 589. No, where's that one? I know I've got that somewhere. Is that Crimson Oversheen? 59. What's that one? 599. Yeah, that will be okay. Let's do those. Do those. Let's do those. Right. So where I'm going to go first off. I hope that your screens is good. Let me know. Is it all well? Take care. Thank you so much for coming, Lizette. Sorry, my head was down trying to sort colours out. Sammy, did Lou cut? Yeah, she did. She cut them all. She is an amazing, just amazing lady. And she did so much work. Okay, so I'm going to go for permanent red first off. And I'm just going to put where I want that to go first off. Just my lightest. So I want red on that one. I want red there. I'm going to go for red here. Yeah, Lou was the dedicated, bless her, amazing lady who did this for us. Okay, so I'm going to go for red on that one. We're going to go for a red tassel. So I'm just going to put it over the entire thing so we know where we're going. We're going to go for a red tassel on that one as well. So we're going to do blue and red tassels on there. We're also going to go for... You can buy them pre-cut though. You probably could. We're going to go for red here. Red on that one. I'm going to go for a red there, and I think so all I'm going to go for reds on that. Then our trim is going to be mostly red along this part, so I'm going to go for red here. When you're going with your base, I really am just placing where I want my colour, right? So I'm not fiddling, I'm not being fancy, I'm just putting where I want my colour to go. Same with this one, we're going to put it on these parts. So let's go for on those, and I'm going to do it onto these as well. So let's have those red. So the middles are going to be gold. These tassels are going to be gold, and the trim will be blue. We'll do that. Yeah, so all that's going to be red, and all this is going to be red as well. So we are using luminance for those that are wondering. I'm just placing where I want my colour before we do anything else. So again, we're going to go in here, and then we're going to build up because that's what to do. But I'm just putting where I want it. So these as well. So any planners in the house, do you plan or do you just go and hope for the best? Do you have a vision in mind? How do you approach your pages? I think I'm going to go for gold on that part actually, and then the middle part's red. Okay, so we'll go for those as red as well. Hey, Kat. Hi, Amanda. I see you. It's not disappeared. We see you. You hope for the best. You're winging it. A lot of you just wing it. Oh no, maybe it's having a bit of a wobbly at you, Amanda. I see you. Decide part of the picture and work around it. You're like me. Most of the time I do that as well. Hi, Marcia. Yeah, I do as well. I'm a mood colorist. I've always said that. Okay, we're going to go for our second color here, and we're going to start to build up. So if I do not see comments, please shout it back out in caps to me, because I might not see them all. If YouTube's having a wobbly at you, well, it's having a wobbly. You know, sometimes it does. Okay, so all I'm doing with this one is just deepening up my color. And then we'll go back to our lightest, but this is just going to be nice and sweet and short, so that, you know, we can just move on and do the golds and the blues, and then we get to do the background, which shouldn't take too long at all. And then I'll have to go and spray it outside because that stuff stinks. So I'm just going over it very, very lightly. Aww. See, I don't plan in terms of write everything down. When I do stuff for streams, it's different, as you know. I kind of have to pre-plan. Otherwise, when I come to you, I'm going to be sitting here looking like a lost sheep. But for myself, I probably have one thing in mind, and then, like Suze, I go with that. But for the most part, I do have a vision, or I've planned something before I've come to you on streams. So it's different for me. But I think if I base it by the time that I colour on my own, then no, I probably do a lot of it, you know, just at that moment. She's cute. I wouldn't. It's so cute though, because you'd be sitting there and all you'd hear is I might do some shiny gold. I like more yellowed gold instead of the old gold pickle. I'm thinking more yellowed. What do you think? I'm thinking I might dull it down a bit just because I can't help myself, but I think a more yellowed gold would be quite cool. It'd be a bit more effective on this one. What's your thoughts, Pickle? Okay, so I'm going to go back to my original red in a minute, and I'm going to blend that out. And if I need an even deeper one in very small corners, I'll come in with the Crimson Aubergine in 599. Pickle is here. Yeah, she's here. She's having a hard day with her hands, Connie, so she can't type as much, but she's here. Our Pickle's here. Okay, so I'm just having a look. When I'm doing the tassels, you can kind of just go like you would with hair, just sort of bring that down. And those are going to be gold, I think. Oh, that's a thing then. I had to think. Hi, Meredith. Okay, so I'm just putting another coat of the permanent red. And again, I'm just going to place some in. We might do some white Poscas on this as well. And I'm going to do those little tiny circles because you can't see them. My Lord, you can't see those. They're going to be in black fine liner, I think, or a blue, navy blue. We'll see. That is the bit that I'll wing. I'm not going to plan silly little fine details. Like some little fine ones there like that. And then again, like you're going to just onto where you've joined the darkest shade, you're going to join it up with the lightest shade and just keep with that. So if you're doing any graduation of colour, just use a dark, a middle, or light in my world and it should all fall in place. Hi, Kathy. Hi, everyone coming on in. Hi, Christiane. Welcome. Welcome. We are already on Tuesday. Where did my Monday go? I slept it away. I feel like it's Monday. I feel like it's Monday. It's crazy. I've lost a whole day. I didn't even watch DD. Oh, bad fan of me. I'm a bad fan. Like a fangirl over DD. And there's me missing her stream. In my defense, I was in bed. But I've lost my Monday, so it's Monday to me. Okay, I forgot to put my darkest colour in there. So we're going to go to 589. And then I'm going to go to my darkest. And then we're going to get our gold. These fiddly bits, right, who's with me? I can do something on a larger scale so quick. But small details take me forever and a day. And then you guys have got to sit there watching that bit. And I'm like, I'm so sorry. I hope this is not boring, but this is how the picture goes. I know, but I feel like such a bad person. Oh no, Amanda, really? I think it's a bug going around. But I usually always watch DD and I've just lost Monday. I love DD streams. I feel so bad. I'm like, where was I? DD, can you just stream today and make it feel like a Monday for me, please? Do you think she'd give in to that request if I asked? No. Maybe if I asked nicely, no. You never know. There's a big bug. It's a big bug. It's a worldwide bug, Amanda. Maybe it's passed down this internet. I know. Me too. I did very quickly skim it this morning before Laura, Belinda and May, so I could see what she was doing. And she was planning out her movie monsters and making an Edgar Allan Poe box. Am I right? I've got to watch it. But that looked cool. I was digging that. I liked that a lot. I really, really liked that. Oh, Connie, I think some of these sometimes might be a little bit... Oh, you know, we'll get there. We'll get there. I'm really liking that. That goes really well. Okay, so last up, just to a very, very small detail of a darker colour. I'm just putting that into my tassels, I think. So I am using Loomies for those of you that are coming on in at the moment. We've used Copics on this as well. Kathy, question away, although please stick it in caps so that I can see, otherwise I might miss it. And if I can't help you, someone in chat always can. So we've got about 50 heads here that, well, no. Correction. We've got 90 heads here and someone will know. You know that I never look at numbers because it daunts the life out of me. I don't have stage fright. What I do get is overwhelmed of numbers, because if you told me a couple of years ago that I'd be sitting here blabbering on, teaching people how I colour, I would have laughed you all in the face. Like roaring belly, Laura abs, workouts laugh. I know, she's amazing. Oh. Kathy, is that a serious question? Do I paint my toenails? Yes, I do. Why? I'm just wondering why that question came up. I have my fingernails painted, and that's what you see. Otherwise, Oh my goodness. What, you like my fingernails or my toenails? Oh, okay, I was going to say, my toenails are not on the screen. Oh my gosh, thanks. I was going to say, oh my gosh, where's this conversation going? I was really going to think where that conversation was going with then. Next one will probably be the... Oh, I'm trying to think. I just wondered where that conversation was going then, Kathy. No way. Oh my gosh. I know as well why we're going there. I'm trying to think which one I want to do next. I might do even rib next and then the autumn elements in the one after. So I'm thinking even ribs next, Suze. I'm thinking because I really want to wrap up these pictures so that we can move on and do other stuff. Yeah. I wondered where it went then. Okay, so quite like that red. Now we're going to move on to some gold. So it's not going to be a traditional gold. I'm going to do it quite yellowed. So I'm going to get yellow ochre. Let me find it. 034. Okay, and then we need a brown ochre, which is that one? Am I looking right? Yes. I had to get another one of those. Mine went like a baby. It was a baby. Sepia 50% is somewhere hiding under a big rock. Or should we do... where's that gone? That's Castle Earth. I do not like that one. That's sepia. That's for umber. Oh, come on, Sam. Find it. You people are going to start thinking I've gone to Timbuktu and back by the time I find this colour. I think that's it. Is that one it? Yeah, I found it. Okay, so I've got those colours, right? Okay, so we've got yellow ochre. And I'm going to now put quite a bit of this down. So I'm just going to put this as my main colour. So we're going to shade after, right? So we're going to do some blues in this as well. So I'm just going to... Okay, so we're going to do a gold tassel. There we go. That one, actually, you know what? I'm going to do them both gold and red. Otherwise, it's going to look a bit out of place. So I'm going to do this one. So don't worry about these little beads in that because I'm going to go with a fine liner on those. They're so small. I'm not even going to attempt to do anything other than a fine liner in those ones. They might even have a gold gel pen. We'll see. But I'm just going to do those gold. So they're going to be my gold ones. I'm going to do a couple of gold here and there and the rest I believe is going to be blue. Right, and then with the rest of this, oh, this is an amazing community. I'm glad that you're having a good time, Joanna. And as well, I didn't, Marcia. Do you want me to go upwards? Hold on. One second. I didn't see it. Was it in caps? Did it? Okay. Question: Is it a video I can see you doing from the beginning? Yes, you can. You can. I've got all this is done on streams, so with color cards, so you can follow along. So yes, you can. So if you go along on the channel, you'll find each of the segments of this particular picture, plus today's you can watch back. The live streams I do not take down, so you've got them there to watch back on, so you won't have missed anything. And if you want to do this, you don't have to credit me. You don't have to credit me. I'm not that type. If you learn something from me, I'm happy enough with that. You don't have to credit anything. If you do a picture and you do it the same, go for it. Just enjoy it. Because it's not my artwork. I'm just colouring. If you learn anything from me, I've got to do a headband as well, which we're going to do in gold. So if you learn anything from me, I'm super happy. Hey, Christina. How are you doing? So yeah, just as long as you have a good time with a picture, or even if you picked up one technique, I've done a job, in my opinion. So I'm always happy. You don't need to credit or anything. I always get that question, do I need to credit you? And I'm like, no, you can if you want to, but you don't have to. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe a red to match her top, or a black, just because it will really stand out against that wolf. But we'll get on that. Pickle, if you're still around, you don't have to stick around, sweetheart. If you know, anytime you've got to go. But if you are still around by the time I finished everything else, then remind me about those fingernails, because I'll forget them. Okay, so we've done our first colour, so we know where we're going. But oh no, we don't. No. See, distraction. I'm thinking about fingernails. Yellow ochre on the tassels, right, guys? Tassels. Okay, Andrew's coming in, so if Chip starts going mental, because I'm hearing him pull up, and I'll just have to walk away from the screen for 2 seconds. I've got my sign ready, just in case. Oops. There we go. So I've done the tassels. We've done the tassels with the base colour. Oh, the new book is, it's incredible. That's another one that I want to get. That's after Even Rib. Our next colour along will be out of that book. Yeah, here we go. Who's that? Who's that? 1 minute, everyone. Who's that? Is it your dad? 1 minute, everyone. I just got to quickly go and put something in the fridge that he's brought in. Just 2 minutes. Who's that? Is that your dad? Is that your dad? Right, be right back, everyone. Be right back. Did you get them? Hi, who's that? Right, let me put one out for him, and then I'm streaming. I'm back to my stream. Then I'm going to ask you a humongous favour. Can you just refill my tea for me, please, honey bun? There, thought. Right, there we go, Chippy. I'm going to put that in the fridge for you. You can have that later. Okay, let's just put that in the freezer. Hold on, I have that. Okay, I've just stopped the kettle on. Oh, and that box. Smell it. Just smell that box. That Amazon packaging. I don't know if they've rolled it around in poo. Just smell it. Can you smell that? Manure. It smells like manure. It does. I think they rolled it around in poo. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. I'm back. Right. Take care, Christian. So we're on our next colour. I don't know where I put my... Oh, never mind. Okay. So next up, I'm just going to add just a tint of this. And just going to kind of make it a little bit more. Okay, let me tell you a story. It smells like poo. I'm not meaning that in like a nasty way. Amazon got this. We got Chip a car seat for the car. Yeah, I got a stinky box from Amazon. So Chip got this today. Got a car seat today. Hold on. And it came in a box. Right, so this is his car seat, right? So that's Chip. That's my dog. So that's him. So anyway, he got a car seat, and the box they came in smells like it has been rolled around in horse manure. I'm no kidding you. It really does. And I might actually say that because the product stinks otherwise. It doesn't. But it smells like it really does. Anyway, so they brought the box to me, and I opened it, and I was like, whoa, this is rotten. What is going on? So I was nearly holding my nose opening it. And I thought, why does it smell so much? And I think the recycled paper that they've used must have had some sort of manure in it. So I was like, I was burning a Yankee candle in the hall so that it doesn't smell. And that's why I said when Andrew came in, I was like, smell that box. It smells of horse manure. It really does, doesn't it? Andrew?
Yeah.
Everyone said hello, and doesn't it?
Oh, sorry, everyone. Hello, everyone. Sorry, I was making a tea. I couldn't hear the kettle's boiling.
And doesn't it smell of horse manure?
It smells really bad.
See? It stinks. And I wasn't exaggerating. It stinks of poo. So I have a box that smells of poo in the hall and needs to go out.
I'm taking it round.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
I'm making a tea. I'm taking it round.
Thanks.
Oh.
Oh, can you plug that in? Yes, I told you it stinks. So I wasn't exaggerating, genuinely. It really does. So anyway, let's get back to this rather than a poo talk. It really, do you know what? It really does. And I'm wondering if their recycled paper is from that, because you know, like you get earth for your garden and it has manure to make everything grow. I reckon they've used along those, maybe they've used something, because it's that brown, you know, that brown Amazon paper that they put. Sorry, just 1 second so you know what I'm doing. I'm just putting this over this for now on one side. So when we come back with the brighter one, you'll be able to see a difference. I know, I feel like saying, here you go, it's brown paper. What's happened here? But yeah, so that was the story of the box this morning. It really is, yeah. No, it doesn't. You wouldn't believe it, would you? But it doesn't. I know. I'm telling you. But no, can you believe that?
If you keep talking about this subject, you're going to have to put explicit content on the YouTube channel.
I'm only saying the word poo.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a family-friendly show.
It is.
So drop this
It's
conversation now.
It's real life.
I don't think the audience want to hear about
They're all laughing at the brown poo situation.
I can't see the content.
No. But anyway, so yeah, that was that. I was like, ugh. So the product smells fine. The box smells horrific. He thinks we're saying the word S. Even though I am an adult, but I won't, because I do have people under the age who do watch me, so I'm quite I am quite mindful of using the S word and the F word, even though I don't really swear. Oh, I was laughing this morning. I know. Melodies, well, everyone said hi. Melody, Susie, Laura, they're all saying mum.
To me?
Yeah.
I've said my hellos.
Yeah, no, but you've walked away. You're saying hi again.
Oh, hi again.
And Ray. Ray's also saying hi. Ray's also saying
Ray.
Hi, Ray. Desi.
Desi. Ray sounds like I'm talking like to a man.
No, you said Desi before. Desi.
I didn't say Desi. I've never called her that.
You called once when I said Desi.
Anyway.
He doesn't remember half the things. Then, right, married couples, even though we're not married. Am I in a minority? When you say black, they say blue. When you say right, they say left. Am I right? Is anyone else in that situation? You know, and you know they've said the original thing, and they're like, no, and you're like, yeah, just shut up. Do you know what I mean? I love them. But when they say right, you say wrong. When you say right, they say left. When you say black, they say blue. Oh my gosh, but I love him to bits, so it's fine. But yeah, that's how this life goes. But you love me though, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah, very much.
That's why I'm going to take the poo
box round
to the yard.
Yeah. I know. I knew you ladies would understand me. And sorry, gents, I love you all. And I don't mean it in a bad way. And you'll say the same about your wives. You'll say, when I say this, she says this. We all say the same about each other. But without one, it wouldn't make you complete. So don't ever moan about your other half, because they're the rock of your world. They really are. They are your absolute rocks. Never moan about them. Just moan about them in light, you know, a light form. We don't argue. We just say silly little things about each other. I know, Heather, you know what I'm saying? Gosh, I have it every day. Andrew, yeah. Did you see this? It said this. No, it didn't. Oh my God, I give up. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I know. My stomach already is firm, Laura. It's firm. Oh my, but you know what I mean. It's real life. Come for real life here. Go for the giggles, for Laura. Come for a real life conversation about your other halves. Ah, dearie me. Anyway, as I said, never moan about them, because they are your world. They are your everything. They will be your everything. And just look after each other. Just, guys and girls, don't say black when it's blue. Because, you know, you'll end up having these conversations every day. But it's fun. We all do it. Why do we all go into that role? You know, we all do it. We all sit there and we'll disagree what the other one says, even though you know they've done it. Hey, Joe Bear. I don't know, did I see you earlier? I don't know. If I didn't, hey. And I hope you're okay. Okay. So getting there, we're getting there. We're nearly there. Let's say that. We've got our blues and our background won't take long. Okay, so I'm just going for a very simple, gold. I'm not going for a realistic gold. I'm just going for quite a bright one, because we're going to go back in with bright yellow. Oh, Louise. That was me yesterday, even though I didn't lose my voice, but I needed silence. So he must have been in heaven. He must have been in heaven. He must have thought, oh my God, can you have a migraine every day, woman? It's like he kept whistling, and I was like, Andrew, I can't do whistling today. Stop. But yeah, bless their hearts. As I said, I wouldn't be without him. He is my world. Hi, Corolla. Okay, back to your bright before we get any deeper. So we're just going to go around the edging of that D. I'm not going too much. We're just going to come down here and plant that in. And when you're thinking about any comparisons from one colour to the next, just go from where you've gone from the last colour. So say the last colour has come to here. From that point, bring your other colour down. So you've still got graduation, and you've not sort of overshadowed it. You don't have to worry. They're all little tiny bits. And all little tiny bits. And you won't lose that. You'll still get your, you know, light and dark. Oh, so he knows that when you get on the phone, it is either to Laura or to me, and that he's lost you for the night, Susie. It's only going to be one or the other. Because, yeah, we can obviously all talk for too long. Hey, Bella. Okay, and last colour is the sepia 50% before we do those blues. And with the blues, I'm only going to use 2 colours. And this is just going to be to add a little bit extra into it. As I said, I don't want to be too fussy. I really don't. It's enough. Do you know what I mean? Just a small amount. I know it's the same with me. If I get on the phone to anyone, it's like, it's got to be one of your girlfriends online. I'm like, yep. Yep. It sure is. Okay. Okay, so again, I'm just going to go around the edge ever so slightly. Oh, take care, Corolla. Thanks for popping on in. Have a good evening. Okay, so I'm liking it. Let me just zoom you out before we get 2 blues. I want a light blue and a mid blue. See how much is kind of all really linked in. So the blues are going to be on the rest of the detailing. It's not going to be, you know, too fussy now. Let me just have a sip of my tea, and then, yep, blues, and then background. I've got to do the 2s. Oh, no. Girl, can I just remember? Let me just, 1 second. 1 second, a minute, I forgot that. Okay, and then I'm going to go for the darkest and then my lightest. I'm going to do the reds actually in her hair. I forgot about that. Oh, naughty me. Naughty. Thank you so much. I'm glad you like her. I wasn't sure in the beginning of this one how it would turn out. You know, when you first, the trepidation at the beginning, it's just like, just you never know, do you? When you start a page, you never know how it's going to turn out, ever. And then as you start to see it develop, you're like, okay, it's not too bad, and then you're okay. I need to get a Posca. Oh, thank you so much. I'm so glad you like her. I really am. That's like made my day. I know I say it to everyone. I need to practice what I preach. I really do. I say to everyone, colour for yourself. You don't need it, but no, it means a lot when you like it. So I don't colour for myself. I colour on stream for you. But yeah, she's pretty cool. I'm pretty happy with her. Okay, I'm just going to grab. There it is. Because the ones nearest to the outside need to be red because I'm going to have a blue background, right? So it's going to look really bizarre. So let me just do those red like that. And then let me get my crimson aubergine. Oh, I'll show you in a minute. Suze, that was actually Copics and some pencil. Thank you. Faith, I disagree, but thank you so much. You are always so amazingly sweet. And yeah, I just adore you, but thank you. But I have so many times. You just don't see them. Oh gosh, and then that one there I forgot. So I'm going to do that in blue. Right, let's get our blues. So we need the Loomies again. Thank you. Right, browns. Don't want browns. Violets. Don't want violets. Blues. That's what we want. Okay, so when we're looking at the blues, I'm going to get a light blue. So that's going to be our 661. And I want a deep. Oh, I like that one. Prussian blue. I'm just going to go for those 2 and graduate that out. That's all we need. We don't need anything else. 2 blues because we're going to have phthalo blue background. Yeah, I'm going to give him that's going to be the last detailing with the poscas, the nails, and his whiskers. Yep, I'm thinking to do them. I'm going to have a look at the whiskers. Are they black or are they white? I might have to do them in black, right? Should we do them in black? Okay, so let's go for a light blue. So where's that one? I think that's that one, am I right? Light cobalt blue 661, yeah, and then 159 is passion. I think that's that one. Is it black? Okay, we got those two. All right, we'll do them in black then. We'll do those in a moment. Uno momento. So back to Loomies and the last detailing. So I'm going to go lightly with my light cobalt blue over all of the blue areas. It's going to be blue, so I need to sharpen that a tiny little bit more. Oh my gosh, I'll have to try and find something that I've kept and not been in a bin. That's never seen the light of day again. I'll have to try and find something. I'm sure I'll have some whips in there somewhere, Faith, that I've abandoned because I found it not going so great. But I'll find something. Because when I go through my books one day, soon, and write down all my whips that I want to get back to, I'm not even going to bother with the ones that I'm not going to because they're a DNF, then do not finish. I'm going to have a little look for you and see. I will jot it down which one it's to go to so I can just pick it out and show you. But I'm sure there's a couple in there somewhere, some of those ones. Oh dear. Okay, so again, I'm just going to come to all of these. So is anyone in the UK around here at the moment that is going to the Colouring Heaven event? Because that's not far now. We've got less than a month. Oh no, we've got a month. We've got a month. You might be meeting this girl in real life. I know she's quite pretty, right? Okay. So we're just gonna put all that down and then just get the Prussian blue. So as I said, this bit doesn't need to be fussy. And I'm gonna zoom you in. That's it. I'm okay with my failures. I'm okay with my failures. Oh, it's in the UK, Connie. It's a Colouring Heaven event that they've got going on to meet Jasmine Beckett Griffith, and we're going to do this masterclass on hair and skin with a coloured pencil artist. It's going to be great, I hope. I'm sure it will. Okay. It should be amazing. Can you see that? I really like that. I'm really liking that blue combo. Just two simple blues together, right? What a good duo. That's just perfect together. And we didn't even have to fussy about that. There was no fussing, just two colours down. So sometimes on small details you only need two colours, let's face it. And then other times I can overcomplicate stuff and do 4 or 5. But that's larger areas and that's build up. If you've got tiny little beads, I think 2 is good because it can graduate it out, can't it? So we do not need to worry about any more than 2. So I'm thinking they're going. I think it all gets... I'm going to try and take so many pictures as I can before my phone dies on me. Hey, T-Mac, how are you? Long time, long time. I hope you're good. Hope you're well. I hope life's treating you good. Okay, and that goes for, it goes for anyone who I've not seen in a long time. If you are not around or you've just lost interest, I hope you're good either way. Because I know, you don't see faces all the time. People have a life, but it's nice for people to pop in every now and then and just let us know that you're just okay. You know, just, Sam, I'm doing well. Thanks for thinking. And I'll be like, that's fine as long as you're okay. Because I do get worried when I don't see people around. It's just natural. Naturally curious, I am. Really like those colours together. Oh, okay, Bethan, thanks for coming. You get yourself to bed and I hope you feel better. Hi, Robin. I don't know if I said hello earlier or if I didn't see you. You trying to get back to your colouring? You've been doing all your book blogging, so we've seen you around. We know you're there, but some people completely disappear off the radar, and I'm like, are you okay? Hey, Michelle. Okay, so with that, I'm gonna. Oh no, I've missed fucking pencils. Did you just see that? That was a superhero trick. Did you see that one? It hit the top of the light there. It just went. You know, do what makes you happy for the time being. Things are there to come back to. I always say that, you know, always. All right, speak to you later. Love you, Mum. Right, what's next? What's next? Should we just do our nails red? Should we go for the red? And then we got the background. Are you excited? I'm quite nervous on the background because it's going to be a simple graduated pan pastels one, but they're nice and smooth. Okay, and then Crimson Aubergine. And I'm just going to do that into the very corner. Okay, and I need to do whiskers, Connie. Connie, you reminded me. Got to do some whiskers. Right, we also need a fine liner, so I'm just going to get a blue one. I hope this works. As I said, my fine liner just went bye-byes on me the other day, and I was like, no, just last a bit longer. Yeah, that one's fine. Okay, so I'm going to get a, this is just a blue Staedtler Tri-Plus fine liner. Well, I always say we go through phases with everything in life anyway, you know, and although it might not be a, you know, a phase, it might just be that we try something different for a bit, or we go to what makes us happy for a bit, or something else is grabbing our attention just very briefly, but our stuff's there to come back to. That's how I see it. And if your blogging has really brought you joy over these last few months, roll with that. Go to where it makes you happy. And that applies to anyone that is doing any hobby. Say, for instance, your colouring may have, you know, just slightly suffered as a result. It's okay. You're only putting pressure on yourself. It's not going anywhere. It's not got legs. Yeah, everything's going to be there when you get back to it. So just do what makes you happy. Come back to whatever when you're ready. And it's there for you. And you might end up enjoying it a little bit more rather than putting pressure on yourself. I mean, I feel bad when I've not, you know, done something for a while. I sit there and I think, but I'm only pressuring myself and I'll come back to it. And that's fine. Right, I think I like it. So we're going to zoom out on the next bit. And are we ready? I don't know if I am. Okay, let's zoom on out. Are we ready? Are we ready? So we're going to get pans. Why are you at such a weird angle? Let me adjust that. Okay. So you're going to need some paper. You're going to need it. So make sure you got it. Right, just bear with me. And I'm just going to put some stuff behind. And that's it, Karen. And hi. I think we all do it. To be honest, I think we all do it. I think there's all little hiatus periods we have. And that's okay. I don't put any pressure on myself because I think you come back to stuff, don't you? Okay, so are we ready? I don't know if I am. I'm just going to put my cards away so you can see what I'm doing, so you're not thinking I'm just off the screen, just, you know, sitting staring into space. And that will be my next step. And then we need whiskers. Connie. We need whiskers. I need a black pencil. There it is. Okay. Right, let's put these away. Pickle, I haven't got your fearlessness. I have on some things, but not on stuff I'm unfamiliar with. I'm alright when I've become familiar with it, with about 50 million mistakes. Oh my goodness, you know me too well. Faffing women, come on. I'm actually putting these away so we've got some space for the pans, so I can put this pencil case away, and then we've got space. But it is biding me some time. Wahahaha. Okay, let's go for it. We have space. Okay, so what I said I was going to do was the phalos, I think. We need pans, which will be even more helpful. Well, if it goes wrong, it goes wrong. Okay, it was the phalos. So it is this, and this one. And we need our tools. As Dee Dee says, soft tools. I love it when she does that. She absolutely makes me roll my head off of that every time, because that's what it says on the thing. Oh, I don't mind about getting my hands dirty because I go and wash them. I'm not gonna be licking my fingers like I've eaten a chicken drumstick, so I should be okay. If I go to, then I could be like Vincent van Gogh, won't I? I would have turned mad with lead, but we could do it with pans. Okay, let's go for it. Why not? So we need the tools. I'm trying to get everything here, and I think what I'm going to use is the thinner one, so I need to take this off. The triangle one, because it can go into the smaller details, so we need to put a sock on. So we need to find a triangular sock, and then I might grab these as well, so I can take the applicator off. So I need those because those ones are absolutely fine. All right then, take care. Speak to you soon. Okay, so we're on the last stretch here. I need my. So I keep my tools in like this little box here, and I've got my, as Dee Dee says, soft tools, because I've got a double there. And I need my little sock that is a triangular sock that I think, oh, there it is. So I need this sock, and they really are like socks. So you put them on the edge here, and you just put them very, very, very carefully. So they roll on and you don't split them, because otherwise you can split them really easily. And I would also advise grabbing yourself an extra pack of them, because they do split, and they, although they're really easy to clean on a paper tissue, they're also really easy to, they are easy to break. So just grab yourself one of those and an extra applicator, which is these. So we're going to use one of those with the triangular end. I'm going to use one of these on the little stick as well. So this is going to be pay attention. Oh my, the pressure's on then, because I'm still very inexperienced with these. But we'll get there. Okay, so I am really going to do a simple graduation one, right? And the bottom part is going to be the darkest. We're going up to the lightest, which is the top. If it doesn't come out right, we tried. I don't know whether it's just Oh my gosh. How does she look like Julia Roberts to you? Oh my goodness. But instead of Pretty Women, it's Pretty Wolfie. Walking down the street, Pretty Wolfie. Instead of Pretty Woman, Pretty Wolfie. Right, let's give it some whiskers. Thing. Going from there, I'm not going to do too many. Okay, I don't want to have a sort of... Oh, I don't know if I like him. Okay, I don't want to do too many because I'll end up messing it up. He looks like a cat to me now. I'll mess about with that after. Oh. Oh no, I don't like anything like this. Okay, let's just go for it. Let's start. Okay, let's have a sip of tea for some Dutch courage. And I'm going to put these beside me so you can see what I'm doing. Has anyone got some brandy that I can stick in this tea? Okay, let's go for it. So, bit of paper tissue at the side as well to wipe off on. Okay, I'm going to go for this one first. Right, I'm going to use my lightest at the top. So, I'm going to use my darkest down here, and I'm going to have to be quite careful. So, they are very highly pigmented, look, tiny little bit. Yeah, I've got it. I got it beside me. I just get so scared on these things. I don't know why. They petrify the life out of me. But first lay down is not going to be the final. I can layer up. So I'm just going to place it like, do you know what I mean? So I've got to make that stand out, but let's just go for it. So I'm just going to place how the graduation is going to go up, and then I will sort of go over it and, you know, reapply is the word I'm looking for. So I'm just going to keep going. I'm going to reapply. So going up, I'm going to kind of do this. I'm going to put it to how I want it to go, right, on the edge before I go up. So let's go to like that way. And then I'm going to go up to this one. So I'm just putting it on the edge first so I know where I'm going with it. And then the last one is going to be my, like, is that going to be okay? So now we're going to blend it, obviously. So we're going to do it like that. All right. Ah! Oh my God. Okay. It can go wrong. Everything can go wrong in my world. Okay, so we'll do this. We're going to... This is only one layer. You can layer these things up. So we're going to have like a solid background. So let's work on it. Right, okay. I'm not going to the edge yet because... Do you think that's going to be okay? I think it's going to be all right, isn't it? What do you think? It'll be all right? Oh my. So I'm going to work with this at the top. So that's lightest to darkest. Okay, I have to come here because I'm absolutely petrified of this next step. Okay, so we're going to come in. And don't forget, this is Copics, the hair, so I can really go for like a... We've got to be brave, right? We've got to be brave. And if I don't take that step, I'm never going to grow. So let me just work it. Okay. I feel like I need to... I don't know. I feel like I need to go learn a dark room like I did yesterday. Okay. So go on... Bring that over, Sam. So come to the top and bring that colour down. And these are quite smooth if you layer them up. Oh my, this is like nerve-wracking as hell. I'm petrified as hell, but I think he'll be okay. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm going to get that eraser. I've got... Can I just go on silent mode for a minute while I concentrate? Otherwise, I am going to end up with one hot mess on my hands. And let me just work it in small areas. The good thing is I haven't actually got too much background. Oh, breathe. Okay. So I'm just going to do that. Hold on. This is how not to pan pastel with Sam. No, you know, I'm just gonna like blend it out. Yeah, I've got a colourless blender. Of course I have. I've got that right beside me. So I have that beside me. Right. Oh my gosh, I'm having a hot flush. Woo! Like, I'm having a serious hot flush here. Oh, Jesus Christ. Has someone put the oven on? Oh my. Okay, we're going to go down here first. So let's work this. Let's work this. So I'm going to come. I was having them earlier anyway, but I'm having another one now. I have somewhere. Yeah, let's have 2 minutes silence. That might turn into about half an hour. Yeah, I have one. I do have one. Okay. So what does a kneaded eraser do on these? Because I've never actually used that on these. But I am going to blend this out, and I have got the colourless blender as well. Oh. Okay, so do you think this one needs... I think it's going to be quite pigmented. Okay, my sock needs washing off. And then I'm going to use the colourless blender in a minute. And I'm going to see what that does because... okay, see, that's a nice colour. I like that a lot. Okay, see, that needs to come like over here. Do you know what I mean? Oh, it's scary as heck. Who told you these things weren't scary? We're lying. And everyone's like, yeah, they're great. You can use them. It's fine. I'm like, yeah, that's fine. I love them. But I'm scared of them. They come with a warning sign. Caution. Caution. Use with caution. But, you know, I'm so scared right now, but that's fine. It's fine, isn't it, Sam? It's fine. Okay, it is getting there. It's getting there. It's getting to the colour that I want it to be. As I said, if it goes over her hair, that's fine as well. Everything's going to be fine. They are scary. Oh my gosh. Hey. Yeah, exactly. I actually really like the tools. The tools are nice. They're soft, aren't they? Okay, so I'm liking that. Now let's get the colourless blender on now. I'm quite liking that graduation. I don't dislike it. Oh my, as I said, I'm genuinely having the hottest flush right now. It is insane. Yeah, don't listen to Laura. Just don't listen to her. If she thinks her first time was a disaster, then my name's Ned. Right, let's get our colourless blender on this and see how we blend. Oh, got the wrong sock. Got the wrong sock. I need the oval one. Well, hello. Take care, Pickle. Have a good day. Oh my gosh, you girls, you're so funny, and guys. Oh my dear. Oh, look, this sock's a bit harder to get on. I need to, like, I've got a best top on underneath this. I need to take this top off. Okay, so colourless blender. Let's see how this is going to work. Oh, okay. So, okay, this is working okay. Okay, so wipe off. Is wax on? Wax off. Oh, wax on. Wax off. I know. I might need them. Oh. Okay. Then come down here. I will do this and we will tidy it up. So don't worry about going on the hair. I know. Okay, if my name's Ned Flanders, if she thinks that she's a beginner, she's just a master. Okay, I'm not so. It's not such a disaster. It's not a disaster, not at all. It's a graduation. It's what I wanted it to be. So this part here is not too bad. So we'll bring that color. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. You know, it would have taken a hell of a lot longer if I'd done this in pencil. So all is fine. Okay. So come along the top. And I'm just going to bring that along because I want that to be light, right? So I can turn my sock over as well, can't I? Let's get the colour down. Let's get the colour down. Right. Not for fine. Oh, I'm so hot. Me, I don't use any of that. We don't have Gamsol here. We have Zest It, which is exactly the same. And I've only used it in a tutorial that I followed by Jennifer Zimmerman, but I don't use any of it personally. But people maybe in the chat can help you with that. And this is the part not to learn from me, by the way, Joanna. Okay, Melody. Let's see. Melody can't take it. Look, already. She can't take the pans, me and pans. I'm only kidding, Melody. You know I am. Oh. Okay, we'll get there and we'll have it on the bigger screen in a minute. It looks a bit messy at the second in time, but as I said, I'm so hot. Okay. Yeah, I think if you, like a general say-so is if you blend with your pencils, I don't think you particularly need blenders, but that's just my opinion. And that blending solutions. Oh, my sock did split. How did that split? Come on, sock. Okay, so it's about here, wasn't it, that colour? So if I just put my colours sort of down, don't worry about anything going on things because I can take it off. I'm just putting my colours down to where I need it to be. Okay, so I need my, that's going to be roughly around that mark. Sort of around that mark there. Okay, it's fine. I'm just putting the colours down and then I'll blend it out. And then it's going to be to about there, right? And there. And then I'm going to go to my lightest colour, coming down to about here, like that. Okay, so I'm just getting where I want the colour blend to go to. And then we'll start to build up. Okay. Okay, so I'm not hating it. Oh, I'm so hot. I'm not hating it. I'm going to make this work. Okay, so I'm going for the, I'll tell you what they are. Why haven't I told you? This one's the phthalo blue, like the pure colour. And the others are shade and extra dark. And the first one is tint. So, yeah. Okay, so we're going to like that colour, roughly. Oh, Joanne, bless your heart. I will pay you in a little while. Tell me where to send payment to. Thank you. I will get there. We'll get there. I have every faith in myself at this moment in time. It's going to be fine. And it's going to look all well and good in the end. I'm kind of thinking it needs something, and I'm not quite sure until I look at it and sit back. That's where we sit after and sort of look at what we've got. Okay. Come up to here. And we'll blend into there. So blend out all my... Ah, I'm roasting, Bella. I'm really roasted. I feel like someone's put an oven in front of my face. Roasting. It's the nerves. Thank you, Connie. I'll get there. We'll see what it looks like on the bigger scale when it's all blended. It's scary as heck. I don't care about the pastel going on anything because I can always rub with an eraser. Yeah, I should have done that, but I know that for the future. Okay. So I need to graduate that out. So there's going to be a blend there, but I need to put my colours down. Right, so I'm coming over to the shade. And then the extra dark. And then we'll blend it. And then we'll blend it, right? So... Oh, thank God for that. So my placement of colour is down. Whew, breathe a sigh of relief, people. I've got to where I was going to put it. Oh my gosh, I really do, Joanne. I really do right now. Okay. Can you see where we're going to end up? It needs placement. I'm liking her. I do not hate her. Okay, I don't hate her. I don't. So we're going to blend now. So I'm just going to bring my light colour and blend down. So if I'm going to come up, they're nice and soft. They're like oil. So I'm going to blend this out. I need some colourless blender actually. So I'm going to... Okay, so I'm going to do that. These are so quick. So quick. That part... I need some shade on that, so I'm just going to put that at the bottom of that. I don't know if I like it entirely, but I don't hate it, so hey ho. Thank you. We're just doing the we're just doing how not to pan. No, we're not. We're doing Sam's very new to using pans, so yeah. And then I've got to get the eraser and take everything off. Right, so now let's get the colourless blender. Okay, so I'm going to come from my light to my dark for a second. Okay, and rub off, rub, just rub. And then again, I'm just going to get my colourless blender in on there. So I just need to smooth it all out because I've got a big thing about that. It just needs to be nice and smooth. So I suppose the stickler in me for my pencils being smooth and laying down is going to be in me for this. Do you know what I mean? So it's, yeah, that part of it I find incredibly difficult. So I need that one again. So I need to come to my dark. And then my mid. So my next one. Then up to the pure colour. And then we've got to blend that out, right? And then we're going to come to the light. Okay, so next we're going to blend out. Remember to wipe off as well, because otherwise you're going to spread the pigment all over the place. So just let's keep going. Yeah, I'm going to spray it, Lisa. I'm going to go quickly spray it by either the window or just run. Well, not run. I'm not going to be running anywhere, but walk downstairs and spray it at the door, and then I'll bring it back to you once I've erased and done all of that good stuff. So I don't hate it. I think it's actually gone with the picture because of the blue eyes. So yeah, I'm quite liking her. Okay. So let's get this as smooth as Sam wants it. Okay. This part needs a little bit more of the light pigment. See, you barely need to touch the pans before, like, they put so much pigment down. It's crazy. Right, so with pans, I haven't ever done backgrounds, so bear with me, because I only ever do them like for the skin or for like the alligator, I put them down, or, you know, for an actual thing rather than, yeah, I wanted it to go with that. Oh, 1 minute. What's people not keen on? Sorry. I've missed it. Which one? This part? Well, I'm going to do like a line actually and a raise, because I want the picture to cut off like that. Does that make sense? It is so much easier, I must admit. It's like very quick. But the good thing with an eraser, I can go up. If there's anything that you spot, let me know, because as I say, you'll see things I don't. You like my hawk eyes. I'm like hawk eyes with like the pets and stuff, but I'm not so much hawk eyes when it comes to my own work on here, because I'm like, oh my gosh, yeah, I'm not a fan of doing backgrounds, as you probably gather, because I'm petrified of them. That's my downside. So if anyone comes to me for backgrounds, I'm like, good luck. Good luck. Well, the thing is, they're predominantly the picture, aren't they? So I thought even if we do a solid background, they will be the solid, you know. I'm not a background fan. I'm okay with everything else, and I will confidently teach you everything else that I know. But when it comes to backgrounds, I'm not even going to lie. I'm not going to say, oh, yeah, I know how to do that. Come to me. I am not like that at all. I'm the biggest wimp when it comes to backgrounds. So I won't even lie to you and say that I'm good with them. I am a newbie to them as much as the next person. I quite like that deep. See, I want to cut the picture off about here. So I want to erase a line a little bit. You'll see. So I want to get the ruler. You'll see what I mean. So that wolf ends there, and that's kind of what I want to erase and keep it like that. But yeah, we'll do that after. So I'm going to sort of focus on the inner part more than the outer part. Oh no, I do like it. I don't hate it. Okay, let me just show you a little bit more before I sort of fix it properly and then go and spray it and whatnot and take out erase. So I need a kneaded eraser. Is that right? Where did I put my kneaded eraser? Oh, that's going to be fun. Trying to find that. Is that it? Oh, I found it. Oh, that wasn't bad. So need to take it. Oh, so much. You tell me the greatest tips. You know, I'd never have done that. I do it on my work. I need to buy another one of these. These are super cheap. I do it on the work. Oh, okay. I do it on my work with watercolor and erasing some of the line art. Okay, let's just. Connie, you're so sweet. Okay, let's take out some of that blue. So what I can do is if I miss anything or just need to tidy anything up, it'll go around very easily. I just need to take it off the hair a little bit. So any of her hair. Okay, it's taking all of that pigment away for me, which is good. So just be patient with me, everyone. I'm just going to take off and lift some of that pigment that I've got on her hair. I haven't actually got too much. I was pretty careful, which was good. I was pretty careful. I hardly got it on anything. All right, so where else did I get it on? Just the edging. Now the fur, when I fixative it, I'm going to just do fur on that part. If that, I'm going to come back and just finish that little bit off. But I also need to go with an eraser and like with the ruler. So I might actually do that now. Let me move the pans. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. Hey, May. Thank you. I'm being a bit brave today. I'm being very brave today. Okay, let me try this. Let's see if this will work. Because I want it to be a straight line. I don't know if it'll work or if I put too much pigment down. Ray, I think I might have to do, let's see. I might have to go with it, you know, because look. Because I want it to sort, I don't want to go. I don't think it's going to erase. Let's try that. Okay, let's try it. I don't think it'll erase. I might have to go in and do it because look, even though I'm erasing it, it's not erasing. No, so they don't lift off completely. They do lift, but they don't lift off completely. Look, they don't lift. Oh, do you know what? That'll be fine. I'm over it now. I'm over that bit now. So if I move that, let me show you what I'm looking at the moment. I like her. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to roll with putting it all the way down, to be honest, because look, otherwise. I'm just looking at it for a second, everyone. Bear with me. I'm going to have to go and spray it and then deal with... No, right, be right back. Let me wash my hands. Spray her. Let's just put... Be right back. Yeah, I don't know. If I tear that one, I'll end up doing it as a giveaway. Yeah. Right, let me just wash my hands and just spray her. Oh, sorry. Oh. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah, I forgot you're in the shower. So I just used the dishwater then. Shush. I made Andrew's shower go cold because I put the tap on. Sorry. Sorry. I love you. spray. Right, Chip. I'm just going to the door. Bear with me. That stinks. Wow, that stinks, Chip. So strong. Right, up. Where did I put the lid? Okay, I'm back. Did you hear me? Poor his shower went cold. Okay. She's fixative. I'm actually liking it. I'm not caring about that edge. Let's just dim that down a bit. Let's see if there's any final details. Yeah, I made a shower go cold. I'm so sorry. Andrew got a cold shower, he did. Never mind. He can handle it. He can handle it. Why's that going all funky? Hold on. There we go. All right. Thank you, Lozzie. Right. Let me just. We'll do finishing touches. Okay. I completely forgot. I know. What did Mummy do? What did she do? Did she make me have a cold shower? Barry. Okay. There we go. I think I did. Well, I don't know if it's still wet because, like, yeah, you never know. Yeah, thinking. But then it breaks my heart, and then I'll need to buy myself another copy. I'm like that, and I know that seems really over the top to some people. But I get, yeah. It's like I've got to buy myself a second copy of Mysteria because I messed one up. And it's because it's one of my favourite books. I wouldn't do that to any other book apart from favourites like that. Her books and Serene. And there's only a couple that I would do that for. And yeah, her books are those. But if I've got one copy that I'm tearing up, I need one that's intact. Does that make sense? I need a copy that's intact if I've got one all torn up. Right, finishing touches, my lovelies. Let's do it. And then I'm done. Oh, thanks, Charlotte. You're welcome. You are so welcome. All right, so I have fixative dipped it, but I think it might, is it wet? I did put quite a fair amount over it. Right, so with the edging of him, I'm just going to get a piece of paper. I can't even speak. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I know, you're the same. If I take one apart, I've got to have one in place. Right, so just because it's still slightly wet. So with the very, very final finishing touches, so you know that fur that we had all nice and sort of scraggly on the edges, I'm just going to reapply that so that they stand out a little bit, right? So all around his ears, so if you can do this as your final bits, any finishing touches that you have, you can reapply them. I've never framed anything. I've given stuff to my mum, she's framed, and I've given stuff away, but I've never framed anything of my own. But my own I don't view like that, and I know you guys tell me differently, and I love you for it, but I don't view myself on a platform of being like amazing, so I don't frame anything. Whereas, like, say for instance Laura sent me something, or Ray sent me something, or someone sent me something, I would frame it. But my own stuff, no, never. which is, you know, and I know you don't shout at me. Don't shout at me, peeps. But it's just how I don't view myself. And it's weird because I give people the pep talk, I give people the talk, and I don't talk myself. And that's just how I am. So maybe it's a confidence thing. I'm a confident speaker. I'm just not confident, like, with certain things. And that's just my own, like, thing. But no, I don't. I went around the longest answer ever to your question. The shortest answer is no. Oh, I'm so funny. Why did I just go like around a mountain of a molehill rather than give you the short answer? I do not know. Okay, so with her hair, I'm just coming, so I'm making sure that I'm not gonna, you know, it's nothing is sticking to that paper towel. So with her top, I'm just gonna make sure that that is got a clear difference between her top and the background. Oh, I'm the same, giant. I don't know what's wrong with me. I need to stop it. You know, it's stupid really how I do it to myself, because yeah, I feel capable and confident to teach, not capable and confident of my own stuff to say, oh look, it's on my wall. Do you know what I mean? So crazy, right? I know, but that's just how we are. And it just makes our little quirks, I suppose, if that, yeah. Okay, so I was just making sure that her outline is right. I'm pretty happy with her. So this I'm not, but I'm going to decide on that. I could cut it. I could take it out. I might, I'm going to buy a second copy of both. I definitely am. It's not like a priority, but I'm going to. So when I do, I will take apart the first copies of Mysteria and of Nocturnes, and I will redo pictures in the other ones, because there are 100% I'll do their pictures twice. In which case, when I take them out, I can just cut it with a cutting knife, and I've got a nice straight edge, and she's got a complete picture. And her background is actually pretty smooth. I'm happy with it. I'm happy with it. I'm happy I stuck it out and did it and stopped being a baby. Hold on, I just noticed something. Where's my, oh, there it is. Make sure my eraser's clean. There we go. All right, so I kind of want to get my posture on it. I don't care if they're not white. I want them white. It suits it. So I'm just looking at final details, and this is what you can do. Thank you, my sweetheart. So I'm just making sure that the eyes match both sides. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you like it. And then, oh, that's what I was going to do. So just the silly little details are the finishing ones, which can make or break something if you do the little tiny ones. So we're going to just tiny like that, and the top of her now. Okay, so silly ones, silly little details. Okay, I'm happy with her. She's done. So although it wasn't my original plan, I don't know what my original plan was, but if I turn that down, can you see the depth of the color, right? You can see the depth. Okay, so that is all the details. So we did quite a lot of work on this one, didn't we? Because we did it start to end. We've done pretty much everything on this one. So no, this isn't my drawing, John. This is somebody else's, and I have coloured their artwork. This is Anastasia Ellie Caldereva. Thank you for joining me on one of my nerve-wracking experiences. This is the book. So it's Nocturnes by Anastasia Ellie Caldereva. Her name, her surname is spelled Koldareva. Caldereva. So yeah, really, 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 really happy that she's finished. So next time, thank you so much. Next time, I think it will either be, I think we're going to get back to this one. Let's turn you up now. There we go. All right. Did you notice I took my top off? Melody, thank you so much. Night, night, sweet dreams. Love you lots. Okay, so we're going to get back to even rib. I think we're going to get back to this one. So we've got this in progress, and we're going to do her hair. I did the acorns to catch up. I've just got to do her, the wings there, and then we're going to do the background. Now, this background I'm not scared of because this will be comfort zone background, right? So we've got that to do, and we've also got this to do, which is, we were doing this, so I'm just practicing and writing it all down for you. So I've also done an extra mushroom, which we'll do on this one, and I'm going to do this one next, which has just got a base colour. And then I've also got to work out how I'm going to do my Autumn Winds bottle, which is going to be a cracked amber effect, and it's all going to be like, so that's the acorn as well. Again, I've written down all the colours. So everything I do, I will do with you. I'm just getting it prepped in advance. So again, that I've done the radishes. I've used the Prismacolor watercolor pencils for basing both this and this. I've not finished that one yet, but this one. So I've not finished. I'm just getting the colours. That's all I'm doing in my free time, so that when I come back with you, all we've got to do is, you know, leap into it. It's all then done. So yeah, that's the next two. And then, as I said, if you wouldn't mind letting me know which Halloween elements, because this is the autumn elements, and then we've got the Halloween elements coming up. So if you let me know what you want to see in the Halloween elements, I'll pick out my favourites and focus on those, and I'm only going to do 6. So that's also what we've got. So we've got lots, and we'll get there. It just takes time, like everything. And that was today's work. So that's our stream for today. Oh my gosh, I've got pan pastels all over the place. So thank you so much. I'm going to say goodbye now. Connie is on in half an hour, so that's CB. Connie, not Connie, you're rich. She's on in half an hour, I believe. I hope I'm not wrong. It's usually Connie's down a Tuesday. I don't know if I'm around on Thursday. If I'm not, I'll be here. I know I'm not really on. I'm trying to think. If I pop up on Thursday, I'm here. If not, it's on Saturday as usual. Thank you everyone so much for being here. As always, have an amazing day. Thank you as well to Belinda, Laura and May for earlier stream. It was a barrel of laughs and so much fun. So I've had a really nice stream day today. I usually dedicate my Tuesdays to streams, and everything else can wait. So take care everyone, and I'll see you around. Have a good day.